Implicime Consulari Placetnu Tibuut Officium Incipiat.
Plaquette.
Please be seated. Thanks. Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to the University of New Brunswick's 196th Encaenia. My name is Paul Mazerol and I'm privileged to serve as UNB's 19th President and Vice Chancellor. We begin by respectfully acknowledging that UNB stands on unsurrendered and unceded traditional Wistaqua land. The lands of Wabanaki people are recognized in a series of peace and friendship treaties to establish an ongoing relationship of peace and friendship and mutual respect between equal nations. The river that runs by our university is known as Wolastoq, along which live the Lugwistagwag, the people of the beautiful and bountiful river. And Wolastoq is also called the St. John River. It's my pleasure to begin this ceremony by introducing the Wolastoq Honor Song. Our very first Bilawita Hausawan at UNB worked with a number of talented singers to prepare this version of the Wolastoq Honor Song to be shared at academic ceremonies such as Encaenia. If you're able, please stand for the playing of the Wolastoq Honor Song. Please be seated. Thank you. I want to offer thanks to Angie Aquin, Judy Aquin-Mursofsky, Sarah Francis, Ramona Nicholas, and Nadia Sapier and Amanda Myron for producing that beautiful song. This year, we were also very proud to introduce stoles in honor of celebration of Indigenous, African, and African diasporic graduates. The Indigenous stole was created to recognize Indigenous experiences, achievements, and histories to ensure that our First Nations, Inuit, and Métis students see themselves, their cultures, and their success celebrated at UNB. We are honored to have talented UNB alumni who designed the stoles, and I offer thanks to Brendan Mitchell and Natasha Martin Mitchell for this beautiful and meaningful design. The African and African diasporic stole serves as a marker of academic achievement and a symbol of identity, pride, community, and accomplishment. It was designed by this past year's UNB's artist-in-residence, Noralise Mabutu, and honors the distinct journey of Black students at UNB. Graduates, as you wear your new stoles, may they serve as a proud reminder of your heritage, your achievements, and the world of possibility that lies ahead. It is now my great pleasure to welcome our interim Bula Hausawan, Todd Ross, to deliver a welcome. Todd?
Kwe wabanakwat dishinakashon an michif nia tanshi kiwat. I introduce myself in the Michif language from my Red River Métis heritage. Epjalasi Gulisikolpa. As Bill Wida Hausawan, I bring a welcome on behalf of the Elders Council to these Wabanagi lands, the lands of the Wolastoqiyik, the people of the beautiful and bountiful Wolastoq River that connects our campuses in Ekpahak and Monaquesk, now called Fredericton and St. John. I give thanks to all of creation, Mother Earth, who represents the land and all living things, Father Sky, who represents the heavens and the elements, Grandmother Moon, representing the passing of time and change, and Grandfather Sun, representing light, warmth, and the cycles of day and night. I acknowledge all of our relations, the two-legged, the four-legged, winged ones, swimmers, and crawlers. I acknowledge our ancestors who are with us today, proud to celebrate your achievements. I'm honored to carry the sacred bundle to be witness here today. This bundle includes sacred items entrusted to UNB by Mi'kmaq, Bezgoda Magadi, and Wolastoqiyik elders, knowledge keepers, and communities. The sacred bundle is a connection to all our relations. It's our commitments to peace and friendship treaties, and UNB's commitment to Bilawida Hausawazuwagan, to allow your thinking to change so that action will follow in a good way toward truth, and to consider and share other worldviews, histories, and practices. As you celebrate your achievements and look forward, I urge you to allow your thinking to continue to change so that action will follow in a good way toward truth. Graduates, today is an incredible day for you, your families, and your communities. We celebrate your accomplishments, and I share with you the teachings of the Wolastoq River. Think of the waters and their movements, sometimes fast, sometimes slow, confronted by constant change, moving forward with fluidity and resilience, adapting, discovering new paths, moving forward. Now think of your own journey, sometimes fast, sometimes slow, with constant change. Like the river, you've been resilient and you have adapted. As you start your next chapter, be like the water, moving forward. Use your knowledge and skills to enrich lives, foster progress, inspire others. The journey ahead is yours to embrace. Congratulations, UNB graduates of 2025.
Thank you, Todd, for that welcome and words for our graduates. I'd now like to take a moment to introduce the members of our platform party and ask that you please direct your attention to the screens on either side of the platform. The members of our platform party include UNB's Chancellor, Wade McLaughlin, the Chair of the UNB Board of Governors, Tom Gribbins, our Provosts, our Vice Presidents, various university officials, our Bilawida Hausawan, our Deans, our award recipients, including Professor Emeritus and Honorary degree recipients, and other distinguished guests. Thank you all for being a part of this very special day. It is truly an honor for all of us to be part of what is one of the biggest and proudest moments of your life and I assure you there are many more to come. Of that, we have no doubt. Graduates, you are different today than when you first arrived here at UNB. You've gone through experiences which have helped you to grow and to learn, and we salute you for your accomplishments, and we commend you for the time, talent, and hard work that you've invested in reaching this important milestone in your life. Individually, our graduates represent the very best that UNB can offer the world. Together, they are an unstoppable force of change in the world, change for good, and the world, in fact, needs your ideas, your passion, your skills, your commitment. I urge you to continue to deepen your knowledge, sharpen your skills, stretch your minds, and make a difference. Collectively, our efforts can change the world. It is now my great pleasure to invite our Chancellor, Wade McLaughlin, to address the insignia.
Members of the Board of Governors, Mr. President, award recipients, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the reason we are here today, our newest UNB graduates, the class of 2025. Good afternoon, bon après-midi, Kwe. Welcome to the 196th Encaenia of the University of New Brunswick. And what a beautiful day we have to be here. Our campus, as we could all see during the march in, is en fleur, it's in bloom, just as all of you are today, deservedly. We all know that Maritimers and people in this part of the world will say about a day like today, especially with the month of May that we've enjoyed this year, this is the one we've been waiting for. And for those of you who are graduating today and those of you who are here to support you and have supported you in your journey to be here, this is the one that you've all waited for. Enjoy it, and when you go back out on our campus, make sure you take away those beautiful permanent images of the day that we've had. It's my deep privilege to be here with you to mark this important day, your graduation, to come together and reflect on the years of work that have led you here, to honor how you and we have all grown and changed, to acknowledge the people who have supported and helped you along the way and who are here with you today to celebrate, and all of us to celebrate your achievements before you step into new beginnings. I'm sure I won't be the first to tell you that you are graduating in interesting times. We see the world changing all around us at an unrelenting pace. We have access to more information and ideas than at any other time in our history. And yet, with this hyperconnectivity, so many of us have times when we feel lonely or uncertain. Across the world, we are witnessing an erosion of trust. Still, during a celebration of achievement like we are sharing today, we are filled with an unshakable hope in our future. The source of that hope, of course, today is all of you. You are equipped with the knowledge, the abilities, the sense of community and place, the confidence, and the integrity to meet this moment. As you go on to the next step in your life, take with you the confidence that you have the skills and what it takes to succeed. In a world that focuses on difference, find commonalities, build connections, listen to each other. The problems that we face as a society and as a world require us to work together if we hope to find solutions. And life is so much richer when it is shared and when we count our blessings. My deepest congratulations to each and every one of you. Enjoy this moment. We can't wait to see what you will do next. Good luck, bonne chance, stay in touch with each other, and stay in touch with UNB. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor McLaughlin, for those wise words of counsel to our graduates. Thank you for your leadership of UNB as well. I would now like to draw your attention to page 12 of the program. The medals will be presented during our Encaenia ceremony. All other medals and prizes appear below the recipient's name in the graduation list. These medals and prizes were presented previously at faculty awards ceremonies. They can also be picked up from their respective faculties. On behalf of the university, may I congratulate all the recipients and express the hope that you will maintain the very high standards which you've demonstrated in qualifying for these awards. It is now my pleasure to ask UNB's Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Petra Hauff, to assist the Chancellor with the presentation of medals.
Each spring, the Lieutenant Governor of New Brunswick silver medals are awarded to the outstanding graduating student in each of the faculties. At this ceremony, we will present the medals in computer science and engineering. I would ask each recipient to come up to the platform as your name is called to receive your medal from the Chancellor. The Lieutenant Governor's silver medal in computer science is awarded to Jennifer Bell. The Lieutenant Governor's Silver Medal in Engineering is awarded to Sophie LeGressley. Congratulations to our silver medalist. We will now proceed to bestowing of the rank of Professor Emeritus. The Professor Emeritus distinction is awarded only to retired faculty members. Criteria for the honorary rank include teaching performance of exceptional merit, extensive research, publication of unusually high quality, creative contributions to the administration and development of the university, and a record of professional conduct that indicates fair and ethical treatment of students and other members of the academic community. Candidates must be approved by the university's Board of Governors. This afternoon, the rank will be presented to Dr. Peter Bischoff. I will call upon the Dean of Engineering, Dr. Joshua Leon, to read the citation.
Dr. Peter Bischoff is an outstanding teacher, an excellent colleague, and one of the world's preeminent scholars in the field of structural engineering. Dr. Bischoff came to UNB in 1992 after completing a bachelor's degree in engineering at the University of British Columbia, a master's degree at McGill University, a PhD at Imperial College, and a period as a research associate at Karlsruhe University. Dr. Bischoff has distinguished himself as both a teacher and in service to the university, particularly at the department level as a stalwart in the effective management of our laboratories and leadership roles in our undergraduate and graduate programs. He is the epitome of leaving things better than you found them. Throughout his career, he has taught two of the most critical core courses in the civil engineering program in the area of structural engineering and is universally acknowledged as one of the most invested and effective teachers by colleagues and students. Dr. Bischoff is recognized as one of the top structural engineers in the world. He's not only one of UNB's most cited researchers, he is in fact one of the most cited civil engineering researchers in the world. He has won many base paper prizes, and his papers continue to spark new research. As an example, His paper, written in 1991, Compressive Behavior of Concrete at High Strain Rates, in the Ireland Journal Materials and Structures, received a 3-page editorial review in 2022, in the 2022 edition of the journal. His paper is still the most highly cited paper ever published in that journal. More importantly, as an engineer, his work is in use around the world. Perhaps standing above other contributions is Peter's groundbreaking work in the field of structural engineering on computing deflection in concrete structures, encapsulated by the so-called Bischoff equations. His contributions are a testament to innovative thinking and relentless pursuit of excellence. Despite the entrenched nature of traditional approaches to structural design, Peter demonstrated the shortcomings of existing methods and championed a more rational and sustainable alternative. Through patience and perseverance and unwavering dedication, and what some may consider a modest research program by the metrics of funding and students, Peter succeeded in not only advocating for change, but also in effecting widespread adoption of the approach, as evidenced by its inclusion in prominent building codes globally. His work is central in the bridge and building codes that are used today in more than 30 countries, including Canada, the USA, and Australia. In addition to his work on deflection analysis, he has also contributed to the development of the first North American code for design with fiber-reinforced concrete. One can truly say that Dr. Bischoff's work is truly where the rubber hits the road. Despite shying away from the limelight, Dr. Bischoff's work has been recognized in many ways, including the most prestigious in the field from 3 different societies, including the Zosky Medal, the oldest and highest honor for a single contribution to the Canadian Society for Civil Engineering, and the T.Y. Lin Award by the American Society of Civil Engineers, recognizing significant contributions to the field of pre-stressed concrete internationally. Beyond his individual accomplishments, Peter's collaborative spirit, contributions to curriculum development, efforts to mentor students and colleagues alike, and his genuine commitment to fostering an inclusive and supportive academic environment have made UNB Civil Engineering a better place to work and study. Dr. Bischoff is an exceptional professor, a champion of Canadian structural engineering research. He is highly regarded around the globe as a leader in the building code development, and he is an exceptionally talented engineer. He is most deserving of the honor of Professor Emeritus at the University of New Brunswick.
Insignissimi praeses amplissimi cancellari, tota universitas commendo vobis Petrum Bischoff, udei conferradis honoris causa titulum ac stadum professorius emeriti in re ingenieria in studiis civilibus in hac universitate.
Ego conferro vobis Petro Bischoff, ob munero tua huc, Universitate duit et insignia expleta titilium ac statum professoris in merite in ingeniaria in studiis civilis in Universitate New Brunswick. We will now proceed to the conferring of an honorary degree. The recipient will be presented by Dr. Petra Hauff.
Subramanian Shankar to be awarded Doctor of Science. Today we have the opportunity to honor an exemplary member of UNB's alumni and eminent international business leader. In the 1970s, few could foresee the profound impact computers would have on everyday life. But in 1976, as Subramanian Shankar earned his Master of Science in Electrical Engineering from the University of New Brunswick, he already recognized their transformative potential. In 1985, Shankar co-founded American Megatrends Incorporation, AMI, initially known for its high-performance motherboard designs. A pivotal early contract with PCs Ltd, later Dell, helped establish AMI in the industry. By the mid-1990s, AMI was recognized for producing some of the fastest motherboards available, and its BIOS software became the standard in most of the world's PCs. AMI quickly evolved, focusing on BIOS technology, expanding into server motherboards in 1992, storage controllers in 1995, and remote management cards in 1998. One of its greatest success came in 1996 with the launch of MegaWrite, a breakthrough storage controller later acquired by LSI Logic in 2001. After this divestment, AMI's BIOS, UEFI, and MegaRack server management solutions solidified its global leadership in system firmware. In 2019, a private equity firm acquired a majority stake in AMI, with Shankar stepping down as CEO. The company maintains its core focus, supplying BIOS and server management solutions to industry giants such as Dell, Lenovo, HPE, Intel, Microsoft, Amazon, Samsung, and Panasonic. Shankar's pioneer work in computing and his entrepreneurial success earned him numerous accolades, including the Ernst & Young Emerging Entrepreneur of the Year Award in 1991, the Business and Technology Alliance's High-Tech Entrepreneur of the Year Award, and UNB's Engineering Distinguished Alumni Award. Yet, Shankar's commercial achievements are only part of his legacy. His true impact lies in his commitment to philanthropy. In 2019, he founded the Lakshan Foundation to support causes in education, health, and hunger. He has founded the Subramanian Shankar Block, a modern computer science building at his alma mater in India, and the Subramanian Shankar Computer Science Laboratory at UNB, which enables both in-person and remote innovation. At Emory University, he helped launch the Emory Global Diabetes Research Center's Translational Accelerator, and later the Shankar Center of Excellence in Diabetic Research at IIT Madras. This facility focuses on research, treatment, public awareness, and education to improve diabetes care in India. Through the Lakshan Foundation, he is also supporting the construction of the new Biological Sciences Annex at the Indian Institute of Science in Bengaluru. In the US, he serves on the board of advisors of Sankara Nataralia USA, helping fund mobile eye surgery units that bring care to rural communities in India. In response to growing food insecurity following the COVID-19 pandemic, Shankar partnered with the Atlanta Community Food Bank, which provides nutritious meals to families across Metro Atlanta and North Georgia. In 2023, he and his wife, Lakshmi, were honored as Atlanta's Hunger Champions. The couple also supports the Indian American Culture Association, which promotes charitable, educational, and cultural initiatives within Georgia's Indian community. Subramanian Shankar embodies the University of New Brunswick's mission to foster leadership for the greater good. His commitment to innovation and service continues to make a lasting global impact. For his visionary technological achievements and unwavering dedication to philanthropy, UNB is proud to confer upon Subramanian Shankar the honorary degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa. Insignissimi praeses amplissimi cancellari tota universitas presento vobis Subramanian Shankar ut admitator honoris causa et gradum doctoris in scientia in Università Novi Brunswicki.
Ego admitto te Subramanian Shankar honoris causa ad gradum doctoris in scientia in Universitate Novo Brunswicki. It is now my great pleasure, indeed great honor, to invite Dr. Shankar to address this Encaenia.
Thank you, Mr. President, Mr. Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors, distinguished guests, graduates, families. A very good afternoon to you. It's a privilege for me to stand before you as you step into the next phase of your lives. I would like to share with you some key milestones and lessons from my journey, starting with my master's program at the University of New Brunswick, and how that experience laid the foundation for my career and the founding of American Megatrends, also known as AMI. Although my major at UNB was electrical engineering, my true passion was with microcomputers and computer science. Located right next to my departmental room in the electrical engineering department at the UNB, there was an IBM 370 mainframe computer, which at that time was the most powerful commercial computer available. That computer added to my interest in computer science. What I did at that time was to combine the best that the UNB Electrical Engineering Department had to offer and what the Computer Science Department also had to offer. I tackled my electrical engineering thesis by using computer science methods. Years later, my thesis supervisor mentioned that my work at UNB might have been the first instance of using computer methods to solve problems in nonlinear computer systems, which was a very gratifying revelation to me. My exposure to computers and computer programming at UNB laid the foundation for my career later on in my life. After graduation, I moved to the US to work in the emerging field of microcomputers, and then migrated on to personal computers, which was a natural thing to do at that time. This then led me back to India, where my employer tasked me to working on all aspects of computer development, from motherboard design to the development of compilers and operating systems and utilities, and even the design of the power supply for computer systems. It was a remarkable learning experience for me. One where I not only learned more about computers, but also forged enduring relationships with my young colleagues at that company. Unfortunately, the company encountered financial difficulties and eventually folded, forcing me to seek a new job. But at the time, since the PC industry was taking off, and the US was at the center of the PC evolution at that time, I decided to return to the US to start my own company. My goal then was to provide core technologies to the emerging PC industry. That's how AMI was born. We didn't have any capital. I didn't have any money. I did not even have an office. But I had a lot of determination and, very importantly, a lot of experience and expertise in the field of computer development. A few of my former colleagues from India joined me in this new venture. 4 of us shared a small apartment in Texas. worked long hours, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. We didn't have much money, but we made up for it with passion and persistence. Our first products at that time were one, a CPU motherboard using 386 and a firmware product called the BIOS. The motherboard was based on a processor 80386, which at that time was a cutting-edge CPU that even IBM was the dominant market leader in the industry, was hesitant to adopt. Instead, IBM was using a older generation CPU, and that gave our young company an opening. We pressed forward, and our motherboard became the fastest in the industry at that time, attracting global attention. The BIOS, a fundamental firmware requirement for PCs, became known for its reliability and quality, ultimately becoming the standard for PCs worldwide. Our products became so successful that customers came knocking on our doors. We did not even have to do much by way of marketing our products. The key to success was taking a calculated risk with the 80386, while leveraging the experience and expertise of the AMI team. But as you all know, in the tech sector, success is very fleeting. We knew we couldn't rest on our laurels. Seeking to diversify, we turned our attention to a new technology called RAID, which protects data in the event of computer disk failures. The going was tough to begin with. It was not easy for us to get traction in the marketplace because we are unknown in that field. We faced a very steep learning curve and struggled to establish a foothold. But after a couple of years of struggle, we discovered the formula for success. We listened closely to our customers. We approached some customers who are using our products, but also our competitions. And we asked them a simple question: what could we do to have them switch completely to AMI? And we listened. And we got our answer. We developed user-friendly features that made it very easy to implement RAID, a very complicated technology. Features which our competitors could not match, and it took them years to replicate. This focus propelled our RAID product to market leadership, setting new industry standards for reliability and performance. It's still in use today by other companies. Our diversification efforts didn't end there. In the 90s, in the late 90s, we ventured into server management with a new product called MegaRack. We partnered with a major Fortune 100 firm whose insights provided us with a roadmap for a winning product, or so we thought. The partnership gave us a boost, but it still took us over a decade to get the product accepted in the industry. Persistence and continuous innovation were key to its eventual success. Today, MegaRack is trusted by industry giants like Microsoft, Apple, and others, solidifying its place as a benchmark for server management technology. Reflecting on these experiences, I'd like to share 4 key lessons. Lesson 1, seize the moment. Opportunities don't always come gift-wrapped. When my employer in India faced financial difficulties, instead of seeking another job, I chose to create one for myself. Alongside a talented team with the relationships already in existence, we developed some of AMI's most successful products. Sometimes adversity is the perfect catalyst for opportunity. Lesson number 2, you must build exceptional teams. Great products don't happen in isolation. At AMI, every successful product was backed by a stellar team, many of whom were hired straight out of local engineering schools and grew with the company for decades. We created a culture that encouraged innovation and risk-taking while supporting our employees' growth. Loyalty begets loyalty. Some of our employees stayed with the AMI for their entire careers, from college to retirement. Average folks became experts in the company. Lesson number 3, plan your finance requirements in a very strategic manner. Unlike many startups, AMI was entirely self-financed. This allowed us to set our own goals and timelines without external pressure. Our employees had the freedom to experiment and innovate without the constant threat of layoffs. And lesson number 4, give back to the community. Completing my undergraduate degree in India, I applied to UNB. Why UNB? At the time, it was one of the very few universities in North America that didn't charge an application fee. And that was a great attraction to me, because that application fee was a significant sum for me back then. UNB was also very generous in granting me an assistantship, which covered my expenses as a student. For that, I'm eternally grateful. Financially, now I'm very blessed. And that experience taught me the importance of giving back. Today, I'm committed to supporting communities and institutions that were pivotal to my journey, including UNB, through a foundation I established to fund worthy causes. So graduates, the education that you have received from UNB is the best thing you can get. You are equipped with the skills to pursue your dreams, to make an impact. Remember, success isn't always about being in the right place at the right time. Sometimes it's about creating the right place and time for yourself and those around you. Take risks, build great teams, especially from our average folks. Persevere and never stop learning. Congratulations on this milestone. I wish you all the best in your next adventure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Shankar. Those are really important messages for our graduates, the importance of persevering, seizing that opportunity, grabbing the opportunity, building those great teams, giving back, working hard. So really powerful messages for our graduates. Thank you again, Dr. Shankar. We will now proceed to the conferring of degrees in course. May I extend to all of you who graduate today the warmest congratulations on behalf of the University of New Brunswick. Today, when you receive your degree parchment and leave the stage, you'll be officially welcomed into the proudly UNB alumni family. And as a symbol of this significant milestone, a member of the alumni family will present you with your alumni pin before you return to your seat. We will begin with the conferral of doctoral degrees, followed by master's and bachelor's degrees. The acting dean of the School of Graduate Studies, Dr. Kevin Engelhardt, will offer the supplication and presentation.
Candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Masters, and Bachelors will stand for the supplication, presentation, and admission. Insignissimi praesis, amplissimi cancellari, subicant santui e huic venerabili collegio gubernatorium hi magistri vel bacalare, vel scolaris admontantur ad gradum philosophi doctoris, vel ad proprium magistri gradum ansua quisque facultate, vel ad proprium bacalare gradum ansua quisque facultate.
Placetne vobis senatores, placetne gubernatores, et hu supplicatores admittator.
Insignissimi praesis, impressimi Chancellare, tota universitas, presento vobis vos supplicatores un admutantur ad gradum philosophiae doctoris, vel ad proprium magistri gradum an sua quisci facultate, vel ad gradum baccalaureae an sua quisci facultate, tescor illos quod omnia que statut nostra recriont aptos e idoneos est.
Ego emitito vasa gradum philosophiae doctoris, vela gradum magistri, vela gradum baccalaureae in Universitate Novo Brunswicki.
Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please proceed onto the platform for individual acceptance. All other candidates, you may be seated. President Paul Mazerolle and Chancellor H. Wade McLaughlin will present the PhD degree parchment. Doctor of Philosophy, Amadreza Aloisfor. Development, testing, and ocean mapping application of three-dimensional baroclinic hydrodynamic ocean modeling at a variety of scales. Brendan Christopher Brown. Non-invasive, non-normal relative permittivity measurements of buried earth layers. Masoud Hayari Najid. Rapid screening and optimization of absorbance by combining molecular stimulation with rapid experimental methods. Navid Hassani. Processing, microstructure, and mechanical properties of additively manufactured Iconal 817 nickel-based superalloy. Harpreet Kaur. An improved micro JIT for a templated compilation in Open J9. Michelle Victoria Kwok. Investigation of a triarticular mechanism in reducing energy expenditure in passive transfemoral prostheses. Seema Peghambare. Development of deep learning-based classification and unsupervised clustering methods for mineral mapping using remotely sensed hyperspectral data. Benjamin Alexander Lauder. An electrochemical investigation of boiler steel corrosion under chloride and sulfate contamination. Sriram Talam Paranam Raghu. Exploiting temporal dynamics to improve the robustness of continuous myoelectric control. This concludes the granting of the Doctor of Philosophy degrees. We will now confer the master's degrees in course. The master's degrees of Science and Engineering, Computer Science, and Computer Science by coursework. You will now proceed to your signed order for individual acceptance. The Associate Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, Sasha Malali, will present the master degree parchments. Master of Science in Engineering, Berang Beh Budi. Abigail Cartwright. Leah Mary Crossley. Sahand Ivazi Adli. Philippe Remy Hamel. Samuel Ejekwu Ibkulute. Zahid Ali Khan. Jacob Andrew Lufkin. Matthew James McMillan. Thomas Eugene McCarthy. Christian Bailey Morrell. Derek Sean Mullen. Ala Salehi Kasei. Paul William Sanford. Devin Lee Stagg. Madeline Sarah Whitehouse. Master of Engineering, Wisdom Ehidaiman Ahabogalai. Shabha Agrawal. Muhammad Amir Ali. Success Azime Ahmadi. Muhammad Hasnato Amin. Akins Apia Aimaya Coffee. Bernard Amfoli Gayabert. Isaac Danka Apiaje. Hatusin Ameka Atagu. Sahil Bangar. Shamak Biswas. Safter Javed Barry. Joshua Edward Burke. Waihang Chen. Narendra Chinham. Dipanghar Chowdhury. Kenneth Coffey. Kenneth Donald Cowie. Nutol Dar. Talha Hassan. Mohammed Tayyab Hashim. Ehsan Imani. Morva Muhammad Desaya Doge. Jihan Mustafa. Rafiu Adeni Nazruddin. Marianne Ajiwali Nadinwa. Sergio Rolane Nojigang. Francis Nakansa. Michael Oduro Asumua. Virtue Olawafarami Oluwande. Oluramanwia Oyabed Oyalude. Dhruv Hitan Patel. Mohammed Minhazur Rahman. Saad bin Riaz. Lubna Zaman Kaikashka. Jorik Sadeu Buka. Muhammad Zia Allah. Master of Computer Science, Bhavani Sai Prasad Adala. Akinwale Mayomia Asida. Sayademasa Banish Hashimi. Arash Karasnovi. Majabin Mantaha. Rahul Sahni. Master of Computer Science by coursework, Tushar. Nashin Azi. Clinton Agumang Dua. Chig Oke Onyega Ahanwa. Nabil Ahmad. Jeremiah Amankwa. Bahar Atayan. Abdul Kader Richard Bala. Pratibha Reddy Birham. Priyanka Gulabrao Bramer. Sai Chandana Dasari. Prakar Singh Daila. Sidhur Sharma Durba. Adayez Mary Ameka. Fatima Asmaili. Ndubisi James Eze. Leander Joseph Fernandez. Siva Sankar Gadamani. Buli Ramesh Garapati. Sartak Gautam. Mohammed Gayasuddin. Shakil Daly Griffith. Venkata Samhita Gandabathatula. Aruna Ganji. Usman Inomov. Mauhai Minok Islam. And Sumana F. Jadama. Bubakar Jobarta. Samhita Kirala. Diane Khan. Sabine Abraham Maret. Akhtar Binta Masood Bawazir. Bibi Zainab Binta Masood. Bavesh Montiramani. Anjani Govindrajan Mudalayar. Naresh Babu Nanjanidi. Kusama Shri Nilapala. David Osawese Ukandiji. Folajimi Oyamamomi. Romil Rajesh Patel. Shreyas Verma Penmetsa. Mohammed Rakanur Rahman. Rishab Singh Rator. Kamol Krishna Roy. Ravali Santi. Rohit Kumar Saravanan. Braj Bharat Kumar Shah. Atina Shah Muradi. Amr Shaikh. Anuj Bharat Kumar Sharma. Razina Naz Shukath. Anup Deepak Shastri. Kishore Sridharan. Varun Sudaram. Juvaraya Tasneem. Modu K. Toure. This concludes the granting of master's degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Engelhardt. As mentioned, this concludes the presentation of our master's degrees, and we will now proceed to the conferring of bachelor's degrees in course. Candidates will be presented by the University Orator, Hannah Klassen.
We will now confer the bachelor's degrees in course. The bachelor's degrees of Science and Engineering, Geomatics, Computer Science, and Science and Software Engineering. You will now proceed in your assigned order for individual acceptance. The Dean of Engineering, Joshua Leon, will present the Faculty of Engineering degree parchments. Bachelor of Science in Engineering, First Division, Sean Ikea Jordan Alviso. Colby Joseph Edward Arsenault. Ian Gerald Bidgood. Colin David Black. Matthew David Blackmore. Pius Octavio Botti. Kaylee Bourgeois. Ethan Alexander Bragdon. Christopher Carson. Kinjal Chauhan. Derek Matthew Clements. Kristen Ann Lee Culberson. Kate Olivia Cusack. Scott Edward Dayton. Sharbel Wesley Debley. Michael Ronald DeLong. Ethan Devereaux. Zoe Mackenzie DeVries. Camilla Renee Drost. Malcolm Edward Dunphy. Samuel Duplessis. Huda El Hajawi. William James Engelhart. John Estefanos. Braden Austin Michael Forrestal. Cooper Andrew Fraser. Ashlyn George. Keldon Gallet. Lars Gerol. Christopher Joseph Grant. Seth Gregory Gray. Rose He. Tyler Joel Henderson. Daniel Brian Higdon. Ethan Joshua Higgins Watson. Haley Holland. Ethan Anand Irinki. Nicholas Allen Johnston. Llewellyn William Kernigan. Braden Lawless. Annie Legere. Sarah Legere. Morgan Jean Legere. Sophie Ann Legraley. Philippe Lévesque. Robert Addison Lewis, Jr. Clara Joy Lindquist. Jordan Marzua McDonald. Morgan Drew McKenzie. Caleb Mar Watson. Sophia Nicole Maillet. Kaya Jacqueline Mary McCarty. Henri Michaud. Aaron Ralph Morehouse. Suan Nguyen. Alexa Deborah Ann Peltier. Martine Pelletier. Mitchell Alexander Perro. Lois Azarabia Phillips. Sudish Pujari. Samuel Guy Porter. Michael David Ratliff. Brody Robertson. Norbu Sering Samdrup. Amraz Singh Sanju. Samuel Maximilian Silberman. Emma Snow. Isaac William Summers. Trevor William Standen. Sarah Steen. Gregor William Stewart. Shitoshi Taniguchi. Pascal Tassé. Vincent Trudel. Nathaniel Michael Gerald Tubb. Kenaniah Mark Valentine. Evan John Watson. Bachelor of Science in Engineering. Abina Obi Achiamfor Boadu. Joy Akimbois. Liam Shane Appleby. Florence Berube. Samyak Dev Pata. Jenna Carolyn Brewer. Andrew Michael Buckley. Blake Constable. Matthew Paul Croft. Rachel Maureen Cronin. Adam Gabriel Dara. Ethan Hugh Dever. Blake Andrew Evely. Myra Ann Fletcher. Usuya Elodie Elena Galbene. Alexander Robert James Gamble. Joseph Andrew Giddings. Aidan James Hainstock. Yara Hamouda. Nicholas Michael Hughes. Hunter Ian Jones. Eke Ndukwe Kalu. Logan Gary Kennedy. Decker Kiley. Hannah Jean King. Nestle Tuche Court. Kevin Jisoo Lee. Rémi Levesque. Matthew James Lint. Sebastian Reese McBurney. Megan Ray McDonald. Jacob McLaren. Scott McCann. David Allen McPartland. Wyatt Mifsud. Matthew Gerald Mills. Samantha Ashley Moffett. Scott Richard Morrison. Rylan David Morse. Anne Dui Nguyen. Greg O'Donnell. Kolawole Jeremiah Ojo. Brittany Perry. Gabrielle Jasmine Picard. Evan Rader. William Thomas Rath. Colin Mark Richardson. Felix Roy. Abdul Aziz Salem. Tanner Gerald Paul Thompson. Madison Ocean Turnbull. Aidan Francis Vio. Isaac Mackenzie Wagner. Matthew Webb. Jacob Robert Whitaker. Lucas Alexander Wilson. Sang-Won Yu. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Science and Engineering degrees. Bachelor Geomatics, First Division. Tyler Luke Foy. Matthew Aldrin Robinson. Bachelor of Geomatics, Marc-André Cyr. Ryan Alexander McKay. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Geomatics degrees. The Dean of Computer Science, Luigi Benedicenti, will present the Faculty of Computer Science degree parchments. Bachelor of Computer Science, First Class Honors. Promise Abel Adegbetier. Elsa Beckett. Tanzim bint Abdul Majid. Hung Dao Win. Bachelor of Computer Science Honors. Zachary Edward Taylor. Bachelor of Computer Science, First Division. Tyler Kevin Babineau. Anu Oluwapo Favor Bakare. Jennifer Leanne Bell. Moksha Pat. Kingsley Alaruchi Jeffrey Chinda. Gabriel Dion. James Andre Donnell. Kirsten Elizabeth Donovan. Anthony Durrett. Benjamin Durrett. Andrew Dykeman. Benjamin Thomas Fanjoy. Rafael Lino Ferreira. MD Jahidur Rahman Jahid. Isaac Jewett. Reese William Glenn Johnson. Ashley Brianne King. Wansh Mahajan. Andre Maye. Long Tran Hong Win. Mackenzie Catherine Noble. Alyssa Janelle Robinson. William Rosignol. Sam Salfi. Matthew Toms Zubarek. Dharmik Manish Kumar Trivedi. Ryan Thomas Woodman. Bachelor of Computer Science. Izeldine Aboush Elshar. Ryan Ahmed. Tushte Parishma Batalol. Luis Victor Fernandez Correa. Sébastien Fronet. Sean Holt. Iresh Isar Singh. Zane Jones. Marina Kaplan. Catherine Leahy. Luc Loisier. Benjamin Leroy McLeod. Shivam Malik. Komal Piyush Pai Mehta. Dineth Mudagamua Hewage. Joshua Owen Mugridge. Nausharwan Nasir. Kenzie David Rankin. Hersimer Ratan. Noel Matthew Roberts. Braden William Rogerson. Kristen Nicole Cerniak. Ashley Smith. Anne Kong Tran. Randy Truong. Abasi Ono Mava Umobang. Hassan Wehbi. William Joshua Young. Marie-Ange Zogai. The Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering degree parchments will be presented by the Deans of Computer Science and Engineering, Luigi Benedicenti and Joshua Leon. Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering, First Division. Madison Brown. Matthew Jeffrey Collette. Eric Angelo Cuna. Cooper Dixon. Aradan Jovial Furtado. Shahriar Kerryman. Mitchell Curtis Walker McDonald. Camila Alexandra Paez Marquez. Francis Graham Radford. Aditya Subramonian. Lexon Selden Sharing. Ugen Zhang Mo. Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering. Elio Al-Alam. Ethan Taylor Allward. Sobomate Victor Asimia. Loveneet Singh Bamra. Connor Harris. Benjamin Frederick Irvine. Mason Alexander Lalonde. Sam Mossman. Brianna Orr. Ethan Riddle. Murdul Sharma. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Computer Science and Software Engineering degrees and the granting of degrees in course.
Well done. Thank you, Hannah, for that. And we're obviously very excited to see all of our graduates across the platform. We clap loudly because we want to honor your achievements, but also we clap loudly because we're excited for your future. So, colleagues, let's again congratulate our graduates. Well done. Please note that there's an English translation of your degree parchment that's been placed inside the folder. It's now my great pleasure to invite Michelle McNeil, the Executive Director of UNB's Associate Alumni, to welcome our newest UNB alumni.
Congratulations, graduates. On behalf of UNB alumni living all over the world, it is an honor and a pleasure to welcome you all to the UNB alumni family. Across the globe, UNB alumni are transforming knowledge into action in their communities and their professions. UNB alumni are known as innovators, change makers, and inspiring leaders. We are so proud to count you among us, and we're eager to see what you do to effect positive change in the world. Including you, the class of 2025, we are more than 100,000 alumni strong. Each one of you represents one of 100,000 reasons we're all proud to be UNBers. In 2000, the UNB Associated Alumni, of which you are all now members, introduced a new tradition, the presentation of alumni pins to new graduates. A member of our alumni family, Cindy Flan from the class of 1984, presented this pin to each of you today as you return to your seat. We hope this pin will carry the individual memories of a life-changing experience at UNB and serve as a reminder that when you combine an ambitious goal and personal dedication, you can attain anything. Maybe more importantly, this pin is a symbol that you were, are, and will always be a member of our family. We hope that you wear the pin with pride. Today we've enlisted the help of a few of our alumni members to welcome you to our family. Please direct your attention to the screens.
Remember all of the experiences that brought you to this extraordinary moment?
The new environments, new faces.
The long nights of studying, or not.
The quiet moments, the celebrations.
The doubts, challenges, setbacks.
The wins and the accomplishments.
And now here you are, ready for your next adventure.
You are UNB alumni, inspiring, innovative, creative.
You will make a difference in your own ways, big and small. Your UNB connection does not end here.
You are part of a global community of over 100,000 alumni around the world who are transforming knowledge into action.
Who are making a difference in their careers and communities, and who will inspire you along the way.
As mentors, colleagues, and friends.
Wherever you go,
whatever path you choose to take,
no matter how many times your goal changes,
or how long it takes to find your passion,
UNB is with you.
UNB is wherever you go,
and whatever you do.
You are students for a short time,
but you are alumni for life.
You are one of 100,000 reasons to be proud.
Congratulations.
Welcome.
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 Welcome to the alumni family.
What a wonderful welcome from some of our fellow alumni. I know that there are many proudly UNB alumni here with us today, helping to celebrate your remarkable achievements. I'd like to ask any members of our alumni community who are in the audience or on the platform to please rise if you are able and join me in welcoming our newest members, the class of 2025. Congratulations on a job well done, and once again, welcome to the global community of 100,000 UNB alumni.
Thank you, Michelle, for your leadership in that address. Now, the Valedictory is a time-honored tradition at universities around the world. The University of New Brunswick is proud to carry on this great tradition that allows the class valedictorian chosen from among our graduates to bid farewell to classmates before they disperse to pursue their individual paths. This afternoon, the valedictorian is Tazeen bin Abu Majib, who received a Bachelor of Computer Science. A Dean's List student, Tenzin will be pursuing a Master's of Computer Science at UNB under the supervision of Dr. Sajud Dakar. I now invite her to deliver the valedictory address. The floor is yours.
Good afternoon, Chancellor McLaughlin, President Mazerol, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, proud families, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. My name is Tanzeem bint Abdul Majid, and I was conferred a Bachelor of Computer Science just a few minutes ago. Today, I stand before you with immense gratitude and a heart full of pride. Being given the chance to speak on behalf of the Computer Science and Engineering class of 2025 is an honor I'll carry for the rest of my life. I'll begin with 3 words that carry the weight of years of effort, sacrifice, and triumph. We did it. We did it after years of late-night study marathons, countless 11:59 p.m. assignment submissions, and group projects that tested our collaboration and patience. We pushed through midterms that tested our limits, finals that pushed us past our resolve, and capstone projects that became both our greatest accomplishment and our biggest test. We became fluent in debugging, time management, and performing last-minute miracles like seasoned professionals. We studied through snowstorms, power outages, and construction, and those epic moments when the Wi-Fi disappeared right before submission. We battled uphill treks in the fall and learned how to slide with grace in the winter. We adapted, we persisted, and we grew. We adapted to just about everything UNB could throw at us, but there's one puzzle we never quite cracked. Any guesses? Head haul. And all of you will agree with me over there. No generation of computer science or engineering students has ever truly conquered it. No one knows why the main floor is labeled C or why reaching our classes sometimes felt like solving a maze with a broken compass. Dear professors, sometimes you were late for our classes and now you might know why. So now, we join a proud legacy of UNB alumni who can't tell you how to get from C13 to H211 without taking at least 2 wrong turns. This journey wasn't one we took alone. This moment belongs not just to us, but to everyone who supported us, lifted us, and believed in us when we couldn't believe in ourselves. To all the families and supporters here and watching from afar, thank you for being our pillars of strength in this journey. Mom, thank you for your unwavering support, your strength, and for being there always, even from thousands of miles away. Dad, thank you for being the quiet anchor, the steady shoulder I could always count on. To all the siblings, thank you for keeping us grounded and cheering us on when we needed it the most. To my sister, Tasneem, another UNB legend and alum, thank you for leading by example and showing me the power of grace and determination. To our friends, thank you for sharing our tears, triumphs, and our highs and lows. To our professors, thank you for shaping us into professionals, leaders, makers, and better humans. Thank you for the lectures that sparked passion, for replying to those midnight emails, and for having the grace to grant an extension. You didn't just teach us about data structures or circuits. You taught us resilience, responsibility, and the value of curiosity. And to the entire UNB community, those seen and unseen, thank you for making this place our home. And yes, thank you, UNB, for the most expensive piece of parchment we will ever own. So let's not forget to celebrate ourselves for every obstacle we overcame and milestones we achieved, because this journey we made possible. UNB gave us more than an education. It gave us our story. For me, that story was rooted in community, in the Computer Science Association, where I had the privilege of growing through leadership and collaboration, in mentorship programs, where I watched my peers lift each other up, in student lounges where friendships blossomed, and in the long walks across campus, which turned into the best conversations. Each of us has built a story here. Whether we were international students, adapting to new traditions, or students balancing part-time jobs and full-time dreams, or anyone just learning how to be themselves, we found meaning, memories, and belonging in this place we now call home. Over the past 1,500 days, we have lived through more than just coursework. We overcame a global pandemic that reshaped how we learn and connect. We witnessed breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, gene editing, and quantum computing. We have had to adapt to reimagine the future we were preparing for. The world we are stepping into is complex and unpredictable, but we are ready. We are innovators. We are builders. We are dreamers. We are the graduates of computer science and engineering. We don't wait for change. We create the change. Today, we don't just graduate with degrees. We graduate with resilience, with the fire to keep pushing boundaries and redefining what's possible. And as President Mazerol says, rise we must and rise we shall. We are the class of 2025, standing at the edge of a new era and marking a quarter of the 21st century. Today is the closing of a chapter, but also the start of a new one. So here's to the endings that made us who we are, and the beginnings we're about to write. Here's to us. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it. Now it's time we create our world.
Congratulations. Thank you. That was brilliant. Thank you. Good. Thank you, Tenzine. That was brilliant, if not terrific, all of the above. Thank you for those inspirational messages to your fellow graduates. On behalf of the Chancellor, the Board of Governors, the Senate, the faculty and staff, I extend to all who've received the degrees today our most sincere congratulations on your achievement and our very best wishes for your future. Congratulations, class of 2025. Our motto at UNB is Superiore, dare to be wise. This is a call to be courageous, to trust in yourself, to think critically, and to embrace change. For almost 200 years, graduates of UNB have embraced those words and gone on to make the world a better place. We are all part of that history, but the future belongs to you, and I have every confidence that it is in very good hands. As you step forward into the world, I encourage you to carry with you the values that have guided you here: curiosity, integrity, and a commitment to making a difference. The world needs your ideas, your leadership, and your compassion now more than ever. And of course, none of you have got here alone, and I'd like to take a moment to extend my thanks to family and friends and supporters who are with us here in person, as well as those of you watching online. Thank you. I think, yes, they deserve a round. I also want to give thanks to the St. John String Quartet here in the front: Daniel Sements, Nadia Francavilla, Steve Mott, John Buckley, and trumpeter Robert Dutton for providing the music for today's Encaenia. Thank you. And lastly, a large ceremony and celebration like this takes a lot of people to pull it all together. So I want to take a moment to thank everyone who assisted with the ceremony. They did a terrific job. At the end of the conclusion of the ceremony, I invite everyone to join us for the Encenia tea next door in the long hall. Again, thank them for helping us. I now invite you to view a pre-recorded video of UNB alumnus Alex Landine, who will close out our ceremony with a beautiful rendition of O Canada. Would everyone who is able please rise and remain in your places until the academic procession has exited. Thank you. Alex.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard